Welcome to Smart Business Show episode 62. Today we're going to talk about paper. Despite our best efforts, we still have paper in our lives. In fact, I actually choose paper sometimes. This is my pocket notebook for those of you on video, and I keep that. I use that actually for all client meetings. There's a bunch of research around that shows when you pull out your phone, even to take notes, when they can see you take notes, there's a different psychological view they have of you taking notes that way versus writing it down on a piece of paper, putting your pen back down and focusing on them. So I take all client notes in my notebook. I also, when I read at night with my Kindle, I do not bring my phone with me. Simply too easy to be distracted. So again, I write books I want to read, other stuff like that in my notebook because ultimately the Kindle's a terrible device. It's great for reading books. It's not even great for going to the Amazon store and purchasing something, which in theory it has on it because it's really slow. It is significantly faster for me to write it down and in my notebook and then come back to it later. Other piece of paper I get often is receipts. I go out for lunch with the clients and I have a receipt from that lunch. I need to process all those things. So what I do for the receipts is, and actually for everything, it actually ends up in Evernote eventually. Receipts, I can take a photo of it. Evernote automatically grabs that with Zapier, sends it off to my bookkeeper so that I don't have to deal with it anymore. And I actually throw the piece of paper out after that. For my notebooks, I create a box. If it's a task, if it's just a note in a meeting, I just create a dash. But if it's something I actually have to do, I create a little box that I can color in later. And if you can't see this maybe even in video, but there's a paper clip in my notebook right here. And that paper clip basically shows me that I need to start at the page the paper clip starts on and work to the page that it ends at to process the notebook. Generally, nothing in my notebook is instantly actionable. If I get out of a client meeting and there's something instantly actionable, I drop it right into OmniFocus. I still have it recorded in my notebook, but it is in OmniFocus right away so that I remember to do it. A lot of stuff in my notebook is, read this book or research this idea, and I can process that at some point in the next number of weeks. It's not that big a deal. So paper is important. You're still going to get it. Make sure you have a process to deal with it. Thanks for watching.